up, we have another one of our newer poets. J.S. Watts is actually a published poet. Ooh. Which is cool, because that gives us a bit of credibility. So, can we have... Well, no, we already had loads of credibility. We didn't need any more now. Anyway, a huge round of applause, please, for J.S. Watts!
Good afternoon. You'll notice the reading glasses. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I now need reading glasses to read. I'm also not as slim as I used to be. I look back fondly on my youth when I kind of looked like summer, but I've spread a bit. So this poem is dedicated to all of those of you who, like me, remember their youth and looking like summer, but kind of have grown a bit, but can't you be asked to go on the diet and stop drinking the pints. It's called Skin. This started out taught as some notes upon skin, but my skin's too thin, and there's other things in. It's a form of osmosis, the words just soak in. So the poem I finish won't be the one I begin. The hide on this poem is like a balloon that expands and expands till it rivals the moon. That fat angel face has long lost her chin. So how many angels can actually fit on a pin? But each month she diets and grows painfully thin. Her guts fade away, the outside leaks in, until she becomes size O again. I'd like my own dermis to shrink to a grin, to laugh off the chips, the red wine and the gin. But the leather's too old to flex like a fin. Too much weight lost, and this bag starts to sag, till it hangs on my scaffold like a weather-worn rag. So I'll flaunt this old pelt like a well-practised sin, and just learn to love the skin that I'm in. Right, not you've heard, and it was a totally kind of subtle plug. J.S. Watts, Cats and Other Myths, published by Lapwing Publications, available at Amazon, good bookshops and my website. And time permitting, I'm going to read you 3 poems from it. Explain, the book kind of looks at life, modern day life, through the lens of myth and legend, and looks through the lens of modern day life at myth and legend. Because I think the fairy tales we tell ourselves tell us a lot about the society that we come from. To give you an example, I think dragons get a bum deal. We think they're bad, we're told they're bad. Who tells us? Well, it'll be St George. So what did he do? He went and killed a dragon, didn't he? So he's going to tell us they're bad, because he's not going to admit there was this really nice dragon, got on really well with him, and I cut his head off. So, on that note, I'll tell you a little poem about Wei Lin and the dragon. What colour are the eyes of the dragon? Asked Wei Lin of the old man under the tree. They are as cold and white as death, white as a shroud, as the flesh of a corpse, white as the bones of the dead that he feeds on, white as ash. Now ask me no more. What colour are the eyes of the dragon? Asked Wei Lin of the young warrior. They are as hot and red as blood, red as battle and the torn flesh of men, red as the claws of the hunter and his blooded prey, red as fear. Now ask me no more. What colour are the eyes of the dragon? Asked Wei Lin of the courtesan. They are as cool and green as envy, green as the jade and emerald he sleeps on, green as the jealousy with which he guards them, green as greed. Now ask me no more. What colour are the eyes of the dragon? Asked Wei Lin of no one in particular. They are as yellow as chrysanthemum blossoms, as yellow as the sun, his lover, yellow as the wheat when she has kissed it, yellow and as warm as love. What else would you know? Said the dragon. Second poem from the collection, it's I've Fallen Out of Love poem. Or the lady in this question has fallen out of love with her other half. It happens. Sorry, you blokes. But she's fallen in love, or is in obsession with the full moon. The reason for this will become clear quite soon. It's called Lycanthropist. On a night such as this, I feel the wolf within me, a howl suppressed on trembling lips. I drink the moon's silver. It is the moon who tells me what I am. Her beauty moves me beyond understanding. It shines through the words I write with a regularity that would surprise if I didn't already know the truth. On nights of purity her fullness taps on our bedroom window with promises of empty hillsides and dark silent trees. I lie open-eyed, cradling the yearning that she has awakened. You, of course, slumber on oblivious to all but your safe nursery dreams. You'd be delighted with the cause of my pain. You always said I was a bitch. You'd have your proof at last. How you would laugh. But one bright night I shall heed the summons, shed clothes and skin, and be off to the window on 4 fast feet. I shall be free then. I shall be free. And the final poem, just a short one. I always wanted to fly. I have dreams about flying. So this is a little poem about flying. Or is it? It's called How He Learnt to Fly. He spent years trying to, throwing his body into the sky, face screwed, muscles bunched, arms flapping like buggery, but the ground always claimed him for its own. He climbed trees, lower branches only, to better hurl himself at the sun, limbs churning, always Icarus, without the glory. He contorted himself into amazing shapes, he flailed, he prayed, he was gravity's own sweet darling. Until the day when, walking the cliff paths, he forgot himself and fell into the arms of the wind.
Brilliant, thank you very much, Jackie, also known as J.S. Watts. So please, if you enjoyed that, do look her up. Right.